Rachel and I just got to the arena. It's Friday morning and it is absolutely beautiful out. There's like a slight breeze, the sun is coming up, the birds are chirping. It is so nice. I'm so excited to ride. Are you excited? He declines to comment. So we're gonna start with our 15-ish minutes of groundwork and then we'll hop into the saddle. I have no idea what I'm doing today. My goal today, I have the day off from work today. My goal today is to sign up for an online training platform. So we will do that later today, but for this ride, I have no idea what we're doing. So I need to figure that out within the next 15 minutes before I get into the saddle. We both got a little sweaty. So I mainly just did work with barrels because like I said, I was kind of like, don't know what to work on. This afternoon, I am signing up for a training program. I did say that I was gonna sign up for Strides with Amelia Newcomb's online program. I was scrolling through that page this morning and enrollment is closed. It was very confusing because at the top it said enrollment is open, click here to sign up. I click there, it scrolled me all the way to the bottom and said enrollment is closed, which kind of ticked me off. I was kind of upset. I'm like, why is enrollment closed? It says it was open. Backup plan. Jonathan Field has an online platform as well, And given that I have been enjoying his book so much, his Liberty book, I think I'm going to sign up for that. I also just want to support, a Canadian horse trainer. I feel very good about that. So we will sign up for that at some point today and get to work on a bit more of a structured program, because I think in my last vlog I said I was just gonna kind of like get our bearings for a week or so and then like get into some sort of plan. We're at that point now where we need a plan. So that is the plan for now. Jonathan Field is gonna help us out. Okay, back at the barn. We'll get untacked here. So my father-in-law, Patrick, everyone calls him Pat. I like to call him Patrick. I don't know why. He used to have halter horses, Appaloosa halter horses, and he would show at the big breed shows. He would go down to like Oklahoma and stuff too. And I was talking to him, I think it was last weekend, just about like, how did you get well, first I asked him, because I saw a video about steroids being used on halter horses. So I flat out asked him, I was like, did you use steroids? And he said no, he never gave his horses steroids. He said he thinks it was bigger with the guys in the States. They would potentially use steroids just to get their horses like really, really jacked up. So I asked him, I'm like, how did you get your horses really muscled up? Because I would love, like, I don't want Diesel to be like halter horse muscly, and he doesn't have the genetics for it either, but just, you do not. You're a fine boned reining horse. I'm sorry, buddy. But I would like him to be a little bit jacked, very fit and muscly. He said he used to have a 72-foot round pen, and it had fairly deep sand in it. And he said at the top of them being conditioned, he could work them in there for 12 minutes, and that's all they could handle. And then he would back them up one revolution around that round pen. That was his conditioning program with those horses. Obviously, he didn't ride them because they were halter horses. And that's what got them in phenomenal shape. So, obviously, like, I don't have a round pen. I don't have anything with really deep sand. My arena's moderately deep, but not what I would call deep. So I just thought that was interesting. I think backing is probably going to be a good way to develop like his top line and his hindquarters. I'm really going to try and do more of that with Junior, because his top line is atrocious right now. So lots of backing in store for you. We might actually go out into the pasture where there's hills and do some like up and down hills as well. Lots of stuff to get these guys strong. I want them nice and muscly by the end of this. I am definitely still tax season hardly ended. I'm recording this on May 10th, so I'm only 10 days removed from tax season. I am definitely still recovering from that. It's like I've talked about it on here before. It's a long haul. It is not fun. I do not enjoy it. It's hard, and it's physically and mentally hard on me. You know, the early mornings, working long hours, sitting at a desk, the high level of stress and the very, very high expectations put on me, it's a lot. And it takes time to recover from that. I'm really enjoying at the moment being able to move, because sitting at a desk that much I find very hard. And now, like, all I want to do is ride and work out. And I'm like, I want to do some sort of like physical challenge, like all the things, because I'm just so over sitting on a desk. But at the same time, I'm also like burnt out, just exhausted, and feel like I could sleep for about half a century at this point. So it makes it difficult to, like, now I have some free time. It's like I don't quite have the bandwidth to like come up with Diesel's training program and all of that. So that's why I think having the Jonathan Fields training platform will help me just kind of like give me something to work from, as opposed to me just like trying to come up with something from scratch, or even like trying to pull something from ChatGPT, which may or may not be a good plan. I think this online platform will be good, but hopefully I can kind of get back to feeling like myself sooner than later. Definitely barn therapy helps me a lot. There's nothing better than like being sweaty after having a really good ride. That's one of the best feelings ever. And just, horses have, I don't know, like he's just head down, just chilling out. Horses, especially my very chill geldings, have just a very nice calming effect, low stress, and just makes me feel a little bit more at peace than I did the past 3 months. So this is like the place I want to be right now all the time. Makes it very hard to go to the office at this point, I am not gonna lie. So we will, I'm going to get this guy all groomed up, because that's one of my goals, is to just groom my horses a bit more than I have in the past. Usually it's like a quick flick brush and then we're off to the races, but I want to spend a bit more time being intentional about grooming, making my horses look that much better. So be sure to follow me everywhere at Strong in the Saddle, and until next time, remember, it's always a good day to ride.